See, even God likes nice things. My name is Shaunda Olivia, model, speaker, and life design specialist, and founder of the Grace Life Model Movement. And we've been talking about what exactly is a Grace Life model. And today, we've got life, because, well, life. So we're going to be talking about what exactly that means, an abundant life. A lot of people think of it as not very spiritual to talk about abundance. If we look at our design, we can see some patterns. It's natural and normal for us as humans to desire beautiful things, a good life, fun experiences. See, we were literally put in a garden to begin with every wonderful thing within grasp. We were advised to eat to our fill and to enjoy. If we look at our blueprint and pattern as images of God, who lives in heaven, made of streets of gold and gemstones that surround the kingdom. See, even God likes nice things. And of course, life is not always going to be easy, every aspect of it. There will always be challenges for us to learn and to grow through, but we get to find out how we can make that easier and more abundant. Everyone has something, and it's easy for them. A lot of times it's just a thought that we have always thought that's working in our favor. See, thoughts can work for us, and they can work against us. What is an abundant life? We know that it includes so many things. Our health, our family, our right mind. It includes getting to travel, see the different places in the world, experiences. It also includes having money. And not to worry, if you are in a position like I was and not having all of your money ducks in a row, that doesn't limit you from getting the chance to have an abundant life. There are so many ways blessings can flow to you, and money is just one of them. So I've personally been able to experience travel to places like Jamaica, Prince Edward Island, Miami, Disney World, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Hawaii, Alaska, and sometimes without having any money at all. Sometimes it was a job that I was working. One time I actually won an all-expensive trip to a resort in Jamaica. We were responsible for taking care of the flight, but everything else was included. And to be honest, I almost didn't go because I didn't have the money for the flight. But a friend had a sister who was a flight attendant. She ended up becoming one of my very best friends, but she actually gave me a buddy pass to make it so that I could go. And the buddy pass got upgraded to first class. So now I'm on my way to Jamaica in first class, and I had never flown first class before. And on top of that, my winning this resort experience had nothing to do with my own sales abilities. See, I won because I was in proximity to somebody that it was easy for. It was one of her natural superpowers. And the blessing overflowed to me because I was in her proximity. Part of our job is to be aware of, share our one thing, but also to be open and receptive to somebody else's one thing. A lot of times your blessing will come attached to somebody else's thing. So we both got to go to Jamaica. I got to bring her along with me into first class, and yes, there were mimosas. You see, for a long time, I believed that if I was blessed and I got to have the sweet life, it would mean that somebody else had to sacrifice. Somebody else had to sweat. Sweet or sweat. And I hated having other people suffer so that I could have something good. But this wasn't the case with any of my lovely travel experiences. When God blesses, everybody gets blessed. Are you being totally honest with yourself about what it is that you really want? You see, a lot of times I think we hide from our desires. We don't even allow ourselves to speak about it because we think that we're the only ones who have to make it come about. We're literally weighing the amount of work in sweat ounces that it would take for us to have these things. And a lot of times it's tiring, it's overwhelming thinking you're the only one that can possibly make this come about. What would an abundant life truly look like for you? What would change? I want to challenge you to put the how aside and to focus on the what. So let's start there. What is it that you really want? What would you do? Where would you go? Who would you help if money wasn't an issue? Jesus said, I came that they might have life and have it more abundantly. This is Grace Life Model.